fuck out.
Bring the fucking pop. All fucking day. Bring the fucking pop. All fucking day.
Xander, I didn't dox him.
Bring the fucking pop.
That's not true. That's not true. As a matter of fact, no, it's not true. That's not true. Fuck yourself, you piece of shit, faggot motherfucker. No, it's not true. Piece of shit. If I had to guess, it was probably you that fucking doxed him. Motherfucking lying, cocksucking, faggot
Oh, God.
motherfucker.
Okay, enough of that. How's it going? I guess I'm doing this now. Little segments here and there. I'm kind of pissed today, and you're gonna see why. But I wanted to show you a little piece of local artwork from a girl, a local girl. This is a woman. This is a grown woman, by the way, whose artwork is going to be put on display. This is grown woman's artwork now in 2025. I'm sorry, but this looks like something that a 6-year-old, 7-year-old would do. There's like no detail. It's very crude, and I know I'm probably being a bit harsh, but it reminds me of like Jewish artwork. It really does. But this was on Twitter, and it's a girl in Tulsa, and I hate to be harsh about it, but Kara Cox, I don't know if she's Jewish. Her artwork, though, I mean, cabaret and all of that, that's kind of Jewy stuff, with showing women's bodies and in racy ways, and during that time, 1930s and such, 1920s, 1930s, very degenerate. But I don't know, just I thought it was like, okay, so why is this newsworthy? You know what I'm saying? But really what I wanted to get to today is this is on Mediaite, and Mark Levin defies Trump by backing Zelensky and trashing Putin, bashes sick and un-American foreign policy. He gets up here and basically like talks down to Trump. And look, I'll tell you right now, I don't support Trump. I think Trump is a orange Zionist bastard. And I think that I believe that Trump should like go to Palestine and get cooked in a tank. Go serve with the IDF, President Trump, and go get cooked by a Yasin 105, please. So what I want to get to here is this asshole, this Jew, gets up here, has a direct line into the White House. This is a media Jew, okay? Mark Levin, if you didn't know, was a radio host, or may still be, or whatever. Does a radio show, and he does stuff on TV news as well sometimes, I think. But like, why does this Jew have a direct line to the President of the United States? But yet my friends and I, if we want to tell President Trump, get up there and say, hey, President Trump, how about you stop supporting Israel and support white people for once? No. We would never be able to even get on the grounds, let alone stand there. Okay, so he says Fox News' Mark Levin delivered an implicit rebuke of President Donald Trump's rhetoric about the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine on Wednesday, debunking a series of false and misleading claims made by the president. On his radio show, Levin delivered a history lesson on Russian dictator Vladimir Putin's rise to power, blah, 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 blah. various crimes while going to bat for Ukrainian President fucking Volodymyr Zelensky. Trump has been scathing in his criticism of Zelensky this week, excoriating him for not holding elections, as well as supposedly being responsible for the conflict and death of millions, despite the fact that Putin invaded Ukraine in 2022 without provocation. That's actually fake and gay. Putin was provoked into doing this because Zelensky wouldn't fucking give up the territory that he was supposed to give up. You fucking retard. Who wrote this? Isaac Shaw, of course, a fucking Jew. Now look, I don't have a problem if it's the position of our administration to cut back on support for Ukraine, which I oppose, by the way, then so be it. Elections have consequences, so be it. But I want to make sure that the facts on the table and you, the American people, draw your own conclusion, began Levin, admitting that MAGA doesn't support Putin. I mean, most normal people support Russia. And it's like an implicit thing. It's not an explicit thing. Most conservatives that I know actually do support Russia. Although I don't associate myself with many conservatives because a lot of them are gay. A lot of them hold shitty beliefs about Jews and Israel and stuff. But, this is one view that I think is somewhat universal, except for like retards that buy into Jewish propaganda all the time. You fall for it. The Ukraine is ran. I think everyone knows this now. The Ukraine is ran by a Jew, Volodymyr Zelensky. He's a comedian and a homosexual. So a sodomite comedian Jew that's president of the Ukraine. And these motherfuckers in this article want to sit here. This fucking Jew, Isaac Shaw, wants to sit here and like agree with Levin, and he wants to sit here and like justify the deaths. You know who's responsible? Somehow, how is Putin responsible for the deaths of millions? That's fucking retarded. It's literally retarded. Like he's basically like equating Hitler, even though Hitler didn't kill anybody. It's sort of like this Jewish argument of like, who's done the most genocide? Not us. Not us, Goy. Don't ever pay attention to, what's being done in Palestine. Yeah. So Zelensky ordered martial law. That's what the Constitution there compelled. Zelensky hasn't called for an election, and that's what the Constitution there compels. He continued. Now, I'm waiting for the first free election of Vladimir Putin. He has fucking elections. Everyone just loves Putin. This is what these fucking Jews, they reframe reality. They think that they can warp reality and reframe it in a way that like they can control. And it's fucking bullshit. Listen to how he says this. I'm waiting for the first free election of Vladimir Putin. I mean, this is almost comical in a sick way that Putin is demanding an election. Why is he demanding an election in Ukraine when he doesn't have free and real elections in his own country? Yes, he does. Yeah, actually, he does. He has free elections. It's just that, like, Putin is a good leader for Russia. Like, Russians, the people of Russia, like Vladimir Putin. That's why they keep electing him. This is the thing. These Jews, like Mark Levin, they thrive in chaos. And so, like, a free election means constantly, like, churning people in and out, not having a steady leader to actually create roots in a structure. And so what they want is they want people to come in. They want retards to constantly just make bad decisions, and they want free elections. Basically means like let Jews manipulate your fucking entire political system. That's what that means. So Mark Levin is actually kvetching that Putin is demanding an election for Ukraine because Vladimir Zelensky obviously is an illegitimate president, and it's probably popular opinion that most everybody wants him gone so that this fucking war will end. And so Putin is like, okay, so let's do this democratically. Let's do this how America would do it, right? Let's do it the way America would do it, with democracy. Yeah, let's do an election and see how much the Ukrainian people actually do want war and want to continue this war. They don't want that because they know what the public opinion is. And the public opinion is that we're done with this shit. We're done with Jewish wars. No more fucking wars for Jews. No more wars for Israel. And this whole thing, why the Ukraine has kept going has been to deplete Russia. It's been to try to deplete the Russian military of all of its resources, so then Jews in Israel can leverage America into a more stronger position to be able to leverage China and Russia and to destroy the BRICS system, ultimately to maintain American Jewish supremacy and hegemony around the world in basically every way possible. And I'm sorry, but like, the people don't want that. We don't want that at all. We're tired of your Jewish wars. We're tired of what you've done to Palestinians. We're tired of what you've done to Russians, done to Ukrainians. We're tired of everything that you've done across the world, and we want you gone. We're sick and tired of you, Mark Levin. We're sick and tired of you, Larry Fink. We're sick and tired of you, Donald Trump, Elon Musk, every last one of you, Mitch McConnell. It doesn't matter who. The entire government of the United States needs to fall into the fucking ocean, and it would actually benefit the world if Israel was to fall. It would benefit the world if the American government would fucking literally collapse in its own footprint. That's the only thing that will literally save the world, is for America and Israel to collapse fully. And as an American, I support this. I have to support the destruction of my own country that I was supposed to be so patriotic about. I have to support the death of America so that my people can continue living and thriving, so that my family will be able to have a life and existence beyond Jewish usury and Jewish debt slavery. People like Mark Levin are allowed to have a direct line to the President of the United States of America. And my friends and I, what do we get? What do my friends and I receive? Prison sentences for standing up for ourselves. I say, fuck you, Mark Levin. I say, fuck you, Donald Trump. I say, fuck you, Elon Musk. I say, fuck you, J.D. Vance. You are all Zionist faggots. The reason that Mark Levin has a direct line to Donald Trump is because he's a Jew. That's what we need to be able to admit to ourselves, that the reason why things are the way they are is because Jews. It's because Jews. And until you admit that to yourself and everyone else around you, until you are able to do that, you will continue being a spineless worm, worthless and spineless, with no way, no principle, no moral strong enough to be able to get you out of any sort of struggle, until you admit to yourself that the reason why things are the way they are in your life, your family's lives, your friends' lives, why things just suck, is because Jews. Admit it to yourself, admit it to your family, admit it to your friends, and say, look at this realistically. It's Jews that are the fucking problem here, and we need to fix it. And I think that's about it for the day. So want to say thank you very much to my friends out in internet ghetto, Telegram land. I also want to say, hey, what's up to my friends at TRS. And thank you so much for watching. I would like to do more of these, and let me know in the comments what you think. But thank you so much, and go read this article and get angry. Get angry that this Jew has the ability to talk to the president, talk down to him in this way. But you know, we don't get to. We don't get to do that, and you know, so. All right. Well, I think that I think that about wraps it up. Anyways, let me hit this bumper music here, and I think we'll head out.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Oh, one other thing, real quick. I wanted to. I meant to bring this up really quickly before I started my little rant. This is insane. You can buy Amanita muscaria gummies on the internet. No age verification. This is ridiculous. That like this is what you get with Jews. This is literally what you get when you have a free market. This is what capitalism is. It's you being sold bootleg mushrooms. Like Amanita muscaria is like psilocybin. Okay? Like, look at this. Like they tell you how much it takes to get to where you want to get. Do you want to go to the moon? Do you want to go to the moon? Do you want to go in deep space? Or do you want to go to, like, this is what you get with Jews. So continue being angry. Now, I guess I'll see y'all later now. I'm done.